Before we get started, if you find this type of content interesting, I'd like to invite you to subscribe and give it a like, as it's a great way to support the channel and a motivation for me to keep uploading more videos of this nature. So, without further ado, let's begin. Let's kick things off with one of GTA's most iconic brands, which is set to return in GTA 6. We're talking about iFruit, the legendary in-game parody of Apple. The vast majority of cell phones that we've seen bear a clear resemblance to iPhones from at least 8 years ago. However, in GTA 6, they'll be adding iFruit Pay, which will be the parody of Apple Pay. The thing is, we don't know if it will be useful. Another one of the legendary brands that will return will be iCola, the famous soft drink brand from the entire GTA saga. This is quite a peculiar case, as in GTA Online, around the years 2018 to 2019, they added a paint job for a vehicle, which changes the design of the already familiar iCola logo to a more urban style, demonstrating that Rockstar wanted to change the brand's design. Because if we go back to the trailer, in this distant shot, we can see the brand's bottle with a new design. And if we look at Brian Heather's mini video, the can has the new design. Likewise, in the 2022 leaks, a much more classic iCola design appeared. Regarding soft drinks, Sprunk will be returning, which we saw advertised in the leaks with a vintage logo. However, it's possible that in GTA 6, the design will be similar to the one they added in GTA Online. Another of the new soft drink brands will be Fizzazz, a clear Fanta parody, just like another soda called Zesta, which is a parody of the Shasta brand. A soft drink that was initially added to GTA Online, Big Chew, is set to make a comeback in GTA 6. The well-known beer brand, Budweiser, is also confirmed to be returning. There isn't much else to mention other than the addition of a new non-alcoholic beer named Budweiser Name. Among the other beer brands that are also set to make a return are Baracco, Benedict, Stronzo, Patriot, and Lager, whose logo has been updated and which originally debuted in GTA Online. And finally, Blarney Stout. Also in GTA 6, new brands will be featured such as Pintajo, which is believed to be a parody of Corona beer, as well as another one called Lavazas, both of them being Mexican. A new Haitian beer brand will be Dignity, which was seen on this poster inside a store and later on a billboard in the Haitian area of Vice City. A curious situation has arisen in GTA Online. It turns out that in the Cayo Perico DLC, they introduced a new beer brand called Oblivion Double IPA, and its logo clearly states it's brewed in Vice City. Quite interesting, actually. Another new beer will be Drag, which we saw promoted at Uncle Jack's liquor store, and then in Trailer 2 with the pack price of $24.99. Regarding other alcoholic beverages, we'll have a new brand called John Samuel's Tennessee Whiskey, a clear reference to Jack Daniel's whiskeys. Moving on to food franchises, we'll have several new ones, such as Chase's, which is a new fast food franchise. Another new one will be called Marbles, Tiny Fran, which appears to be a waffle brand. Another one making a comeback is Horny Burgers, as Jason's cap clearly reveals. And I find it quite curious that we haven't seen any trace of Cluck & Bell or Burger Shot at all. This is especially surprising considering there will be many new franchises and we were shown extensive panoramic views where we might have expected to see locations for these well-known chains. And finally, we found Man Man, a Haitian canned food brand whose name is based on a real-life Haitian brand. Redwood Cigarettes will also return, and another brand called Yukon Tobacco Chew, which we could see in this capture, and its design is very similar to the chewing gum from Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, moving on to clothing, several well-known brands will return, such as Eris, which is the parody of Nike, with the possibility of being able to buy the parody of Air Jordans. Old Shen, a parody of New Era caps, Goofy, and curiously this cap is reused from GTA Online. Hinterland, which could be seen on this poster, just like other brands. And it's interesting as a shoe and sneaker store called WHS is mentioned, leading us to believe that besides clothing stores, we'll also have footwear stores. Quite interesting, actually. Another one returning is the Louis Vuitton parody, 69, as well as Perseus, which we saw on a bag. Regarding new clothing brands and stores, one will be called Marco Wholesale Footwear, that is, wholesale shoes, located by Stockyard, though it appears closed. Next to this establishment will be Arches, which is another shoe and clothing store, and the name Arches is believed to allude to the arches of the foot. It seems many places allude to selling footwear, nothing more. In Trailer 1, during the mall scene, the billboard displays various brands: Ferruccio Tucci, Kowalski, Callis, Scala, D-Stat, Mead, Alpha, and one unknown. Even so, it's believed they're all clothing brands, and perhaps some we won't even see, being merely decorative for that billboard. Looking at the leaks, this shop, in a very early build, showed a Vinco store, suggesting it will return in GTA6. But later, this spot was replaced by another business. However, they added a sign with two new brands believed to be clothing, namely Harmon and Phoenix and Boom Blang Green. The iconic gas companies will be returning, and we'll see the return of the LTD company, the Zero company, Globe Oil, and a brand new brand named Arrow that once again made its debut in GTA Online. As for electronics brands, Bleak will return in GTA 6. In Trailer 2, Jason and Lucia's TV is a Bleak. This brand also developed the coffee machine we see in GTA 5, and in GTA 6, we saw a disposable cup from that same brand. Another tech company will be Ono, which first appeared in GTA Online, offering various products. In GTA 6, we saw it at the cash register. Another will be Sumo, which was reinvented in the HD universe, first appearing in GTA Online and then later in GTA 6. A rather curious one is the brand Daewang. It first appeared in the definitive version of GTA San Andreas, which was in 2021. And in the first trailer, you can see the security poles are from that brand. Moving on to vehicle brands, we'll have two new ones, Krez, which manufactures kayaks, and Airgator, which makes airboats. In GTA 6, there will be two new logistics brands, like Navitrack or Sahara Mirage, a parody of Amazon, which curiously was going to be involved in the current GTA Online DLC. Some of the weapons will carry the Dux brand name, which we saw in Red Dead Redemption. Some of the umbrellas on Vice City's beaches will be from a brand called Salt Sisters. The bar records will be from a brand called Gaines and another called Peace, both appearing for the first time in GTA Online. A new plumbing company will be Sour Brace. Croex, the Rolex parody, will return in GTA 6. And regarding the world of entertainment and communications, Weasel News, the Wiz brand, and new magazine brands will return, as will the lottery, which gives the impression we might be able to use it, since this prop is repeated in Trailer 1. In Trailer 1, we saw the name of a pharmaceutical company called Fix, a clear parody of Pfizer. As for the banks, the Flecka Bank will return, and even in GTA 6, the Lode and Depot Park will be called Flecka Field. The Lone Bank, which in GTA 6, it's believed will be able to rent bicycles bearing its name. Another one called Want, which again first appeared in GTA Online. A new one called Sin Frontera National Bank, where sooner or later we'll rob it with our partner. And finally, a new bank called Short Front, which appeared in this clip we already discussed. And in Trailer 2, a building from this company appeared. GTA 6 will play a crucial role with social media, including the return to the legendary networks we already know, as seen in this leaked clip. However, they will add what would be a parody of Reels or TikTok, but there's a problem with the logo, since it's Instagram, or rather Snapmatic, or the TikTok parody. It's up to interpretation. Until the game is released, we won't know for sure. We'll also have the WhatsApp parody, which will be called WhatUp. In fact, in this screenshot, although it's not very clear, it's believed that this app appears on the phone. Additionally, Test 2, a few months back, discovered some domains that TakeU had registered. Here, we need to make a clear distinction between .app and .com, since this indicates that applications will be downloadable onto the mobile phone. In fact, one of the apps specifically mentioned under .app is WhatUp. Similarly, Redemi.app is probably the Uber parody that was mentioned in the contract DLC. So, as we reach the end of the video, we've seen many of the new and existing brands that will appear in GTA 6. If I see that you like it, there could be a second part where we see many more brands. With everything seen, as you'll realize, it's clear that GTA 6 started development in mid-2018, 2019, since many of the brands that will appear in GTA 6 for the first time actually appeared for the first time in GTA Online many years before this title came out. Similar to the design updates, which also took place during that particular period. What there is absolutely no doubt about is that GTA 6 will feature a truly vibrant world. This was GTA 6 Universe. Thank you for staying until the end of the video. Feel free to leave us your support if you enjoyed the content. See you very soon for the next exclusive video.